They just ruined Mr. Miyagi. I see a lot of that online. And that was my initial reaction too. However, here are my thoughts on the whole Miyagi situation. Let's get into it. The dreaded conversation. The nerfing of Miyagi's character in Cobra Kai Season 6. I see a ton of talk about this online. And look, if it were Star Wars, I'd be like, yup, they destroyed it. They did it on purpose. It ain't gonna change. But having interviewed the creators of the show, I have to say that I still have hope. That I think that there might be some misunderstanding, or that we have to wait until the whole show completes until we know what the deal is. And because I know how much these guys actually love Miyagi and how against changing legacy characters they are. We've had conversations about Star Wars and, you know, the things that are going on there, and I feel like they would be more inclined to really respect the characters that these guys actually love, because they are fans at the end of the day. They are not just doing this for cash. Sure, everybody likes to make money and do their profession well, but these guys are in it for much more than that, and I respect them for that. Now, if it is in the end that, like, you know, Season 6 and all of Season 6 ends, which we're going to get the final ending of it in 2025, and, like, they made Miyagi, like, a bit of a chump or, like, whatever, and I'm going to be like, dude, what the heck? But here's my understanding of it so far. So Miyagi stole a necklace when he was young. Daniel found this box where it's, like, had, like, a boxing glove and, like, all of these different mementos are in there from Miyagi and kind of, like, showing a bit of a past life. And it reveals that Miyagi was a thief. He stole something and also went to the Sekai Taikai, and it was covered in blood. Sekai Taikai is kind of like a junior version of Bloodsport, I imagine. And that's kind of how they're playing it, even with the music in the end there. So when I saw that for the first time in Season 6, I was like, no, you did not just change his character behind the scenes kind of thing. Like, you just, like, completely changed it up. Now, look, there's also a good part to this. If this is actually the case and it isn't going to be like, oh, Miyagi was, like, covering for some kid and they were going to, like, take him away from his family or deport his whole family or whatever, and Miyagi took the blame for it or something like that, you know, which I could see them doing, and Miyagi's, like, going to turn out to be the good guy after all, but it's just creating drama and tension right now, which, you know, I could see them doing. Now, I think if... Man, I miss talking about Cobra Kai, dude. Ugh. Okay. I think if they do go with the whole storyline and they stick to it, that Miyagi did do some, like, crummy stuff in the past, then look, yeah, that's whack, but at the same time, it's super realistic. None of us have been a Miyagi since birth to old age. We've all done things we regret. We've all done stupid stuff, especially when we were kids or teenagers or young adults or adults. We've all done stuff. Look at Anakin Skywalker. He regretted so much of his life, and in the end, he changed and redeemed himself because he decided to change, and it's never too late to change. As long as you learn from it and change your ways, it's never too late. And I feel like they could be applying the same sort of thing to Mr. Miyagi. They could give him a bit of a past that he learned from and changed and all this and that. That being said, I truly believe that Miyagi probably was covering for some kid or kind of doing the greater good that nobody really understands. And I think that maybe is how they're going to close that story that we don't know anything about at this point, because we're kind of seeing it through Daniel's point of view, and Daniel is extremely irrational, jumps to conclusions, super emotional, and just kind of messes everything up. He's kind of annoying, actually, as an adult, whereas when he was a kid, not really so much. But I feel like there isn't really much character development for Daniel in Cobra Kai, the show. However, there is, I feel like, in the movies. But Johnny Lawrence, on the other hand, tons of character development. Mike Barnes, Sensei Kreese, Terry Silver, no, I haven't seen any, like, change in his character at all. Hope we see him in this season. I'm sure we will. And all of the students, tons of character development there as well. However, with Miyagi, we're still waiting to see that character development and see how that pans out. I'm like 90% sure that he probably was covering for someone and took the blame, took the fault. So yeah, my initial reaction to it was, damn, this is whack. But at the same time, I'm like, hold on. This is John, Josh, and Hayden. This isn't Star Wars, okay? These guys actually care. They actually have an understanding of the characters, and they're actual fans. So let's slow the roll and not apply the same thing we apply with Star Wars to Cobra Kai. And let's kind of wait it out and see how it actually will turn out in the end, because I do think that they have a plan for him. And if they don't, damn, well, I'm definitely going to have to eat my words. I'm going to have to go in and be like, dude, what were you guys thinking? Why would you change a legacy character behind the scenes like this and give him like a dark past? I guess we'll see. Let me know what you guys think of his character change. Let me know how you felt about it, and let me know what you felt about the whole show in particular. So I'll have the review out for you guys in just a few days. I hope you stay tuned for that, as well as some of the other videos, like the bullshit fight with Johnny Lawrence and Mike Barnes. What the hell? I got a lot to say about that. I'll catch you guys later. And remember, that was dope. That was like an unintentional, but I like that. No mercy.